and welcome to Grandad Reviews. In this episode, I thought I'd have a look at the new Premiere Pro speech-to-text that they're showing or previewing in the Premiere Pro beta app. Now, I've just recently been accepted to try out the trial, so I thought I'd just show you how I'm using it, how I'm finding it working, the accuracy, and just a few things I've noticed while I've been using it in this few weeks I've just been trying it. So let's get into Premiere Pro. First off, I'd just like to say that how I'm using this, because Premiere Pro Beta is a beta software, I don't use it for my main editing. I've used the beta before and I've had a few issues, so I don't want to be getting into the issues of that. So what I've been doing is doing my normal edits in Premiere Pro, the non-beta version, finishing those edits off, exporting the video as if I'd done it normally and I was going to upload it straight to YouTube or wherever. I'm then bringing that exported video into Premiere Pro Beta to do the speech to text. So that's where I'll be starting from. I've exported a video, and now I'm going to just show how I use the Pro Beta version to actually do the speech to text. So let's get into Premiere Pro. So first off, we'll start up Premiere Pro Beta. And what I've done is I've created a template, my speech to text template. So we open that up first. And I've got the actual workspaces. I'm using the Captions workspace because it's got everything I need. As I say, I'm not doing any other editing. I'm just using it for speech to text. So I'm going to bring some media into that. And what I'm going to use is my XS10 review. So we'll just drag that into there. And all I'm going to do is just drag that onto the timeline, and it'll create a timeline to my footage settings. Now in the Captions workspace, you've got the text section open here, but if you don't see it, you have to go to Window and down to Text, and it'll bring this up. And in here you get these three options: import captions from a file, create new captions track if you want to just create a track and do it yourself, or transcribe sequence. Now if you haven't been accepted to the trial yet, when you press this, you'll just get a message saying the option's not there, do you want to sign up to try the trial? So if you want to, just sign up and just have to wait to be invited to it. So we'll just go to transcribe sequence, and then you'll get this box up, and basically it's a sequence name, the length, and then the audio analysis. You can audio clips that are just tagged as dialogue. So if you've tagged this track as dialogue in your essential audio, it'll pick that up. Or analyze audio on a track. So you've got mix or audio one. Mine's all on audio one, so we'll just pick that. And we've got English or English UK. I'm going for English UK, but you have got all these others, and I'll mention that later. You can transcribe from an in point to an out point if you want, and you can merge the output with the existing transcript. Not sure how that works yet, but we will see. Now your audio files are going to be sent up to the cloud, and they're going to be transcribed in the cloud at Adobe using their AI and that. So we hit transcribe. So we've got a 13-minute, 42-second track. Hit transcribe, and it will start off by rendering the audio. That's what it does first. Now I will add that there's definitely some features that hopefully Adobe will add to this, and one of those is in the multi-language section. So I'm going to do this for English UK, But if I say, well, okay, I'd like to do this for German or French or something like that, yes, I can click one of those languages and it will do it. But because I don't speak that language, when it comes back, if there's any errors, I'm not going to know. But what would be nice is if I can do it in English UK and then say, well, I've checked the English UK one, it's fine. There's nothing wrong with it. I've altered what I need to alter. Now can I change that to German or French or Hindi or whatever? So I can have an option, right? Can I redo this as a different language? And it will use the transcript that I've changed, I've checked, I've edited, and use that as the actual transcript to be translated, basically. That's what I'd like to see added to it. Speech to text is now rendering the audio. We've had to downgrade Premiere Pro to a previous version because the other one wasn't working right, but we're transcribing and now it's uploading that to the server. So we've got on the timeline a short 12.5 minute long video that I did previously, Fuji Basics. So what it's doing now is actually processing that up in the cloud. 5 minutes remaining. We'll let that run and come back to it when it's finished. A few seconds remaining. And what it'll do, it'll bring the audio back from the cloud and give us a transcript. And there we go. We've got a transcript. And if we play our transcript, or it actually goes through. So as it goes through, you can listen to to your voice, to the voice, and you can follow it along. And as you can see, if I go back to there, where it says I'm making this, basically, I'm actually saying I'm aiming this. So it's missed that, and I put that down to A, it's still in beta, but B, my voice isn't super articulate and clear at times, and it's just missed it. But what you can do, you can search. So if I put making, it's found it. And if there was more of those words, so if I put in there Fuji, and the red is the first one it's found, and that's the second one it's found. So as you can see, you can search. You can also replace. So if I look in there for making and replace it with aiming. Yep, hit replace. And it doesn't work. I think this is something they're working on. Once we've got that done, we can then go create captions. Style, format. So it's just creating the captions now, and it'll put those captions on the captions sequence. So we've created the captions, and in this caption section you can see if we and you can see it's following the actual words. Now what you can do in this, if we go, if you can see we've got XT30 and XT3, and I want to change those. If we search for them first, so we can do XT30, and it will find them. The red one's the first one it found, and then as we can click through. But if we press this button here to press replace, and we change it to XT30, we hit replace, and just keep going through. You see it's changed the XT30 to X-T30. So if we then look for XT3 and we replace it with, just click Alright, if we just do all, and you'll see that it changes it. So we can actually change these. If you see something being done over and over again, you can actually change it en masse or whenever. Also, if you want to combine this line, I'm going to merge segments. We can merge that segment, or we can split the segment. So we do have some options in this, and as I say, all this is editable. You can change the font, you can align it differently. We've got a zone alignment here, so like on this one here, I'll bring this all down, we select it all. With this zone we can change it to the top right. We can actually do a whole zone on the whole thing, which is quite useful. So once we've got it how we like, we've done all our changes. If we find anything wrong, we've aligned it and everything. Because this is a finished video, I don't want to burn it into this video. I want to send it as a separate SRT. So the way to do that, go to export media. I've created a preset. So in the captions I've got the export options as create a sidecar file, SRT. I've included all the stylings. Here's a quick hint I've worked out. If you don't need the video and you're doing this speech to text on a pre-rendered video like I'm doing, you can untick export video, leave audio checked, and export just the audio with the SRT. The actual export will go considerably quicker, plus you won't get another exported video to have to store or delete. So just untick export video, leave audio ticked, go into the caption section, do the SRT as a sidecar, and export it like that. Just a quick hint. So it's fully exported out. So there we go to where we've saved it, and what we've got is an SRT file that we can upload to YouTube or wherever to go along with our video. So that's my first look at the speech to text on the Premiere Pro beta. There's still quite a few bugs in there that they need to sort out. I've had to downgrade to a previous version of the beta to get the transcript to render the audio, then come upgrade it so I can do the search and replace, because that's working, but the rendering the audio isn't. So there's a few little bugs to be cleared out, but hopefully they'll get it fixed, and when it comes to Premiere Pro properly, it should be excellent. It's a big time saver. So if you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up and hit that like button, and that'll help the channel. Until next time, see you later.